Well, hi Harrison. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing okay. Um, it's been a rough week. I did slip up, but as of today, I'm 2 days sober, so I think that's something to be proud of.
Congratulations. That is a huge accomplishment, especially from where you started. What kind of strategies have helped you with staying sober for 2 days?
So I think just looking at myself and the things that usually draw me to drink, like it's become easier for me to see alternatives to that. And my girlfriend has been just such a strong supporter, and like just seeing her be so happy when I don't drink, like, is a really great motivation to just keep that up.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of an improvement do you see already just from being sober from 2 days?
I would say probably like a 7 or an 8. I definitely feel like I have more energy, my temper is more under control, and like I knew this from the start. It just is hard to change what you've been so used to.
Right. And what things do you feel like you could still work on?
I think consistency is my biggest thing, because up to this point, I've been able to do it on and off for a couple days, maybe a week at the longest. But then I slip up, and even still, it's usually just like once or twice. And I think I get a little discouraged when that happens, but I think I can try and just keep moving forward and see where it goes.
So, what are some reachable goals that you think you can maintain just week by week? Even if I know it's a struggle with the addiction, but even if it's something as simple as spending time with someone else, do you think you could do that? You can manage something like that?
Yeah, yeah, I think sometimes I get a little too much in my own head, and that, I feel like I don't have any other option but to drink. But I think filling my time with people who care about me and want the best for me definitely helps.
Well, yeah, I can see it's already an improvement from our first session together. Yeah, where at first you didn't want to be here and talking to me, and now you're recognizing your own benefits just from yourself and working on yourself. And I think that's amazing and that should be commended.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if your life was perfect tomorrow, how would that look like for you?
I think I would just have no desire to drink, and I would be able to maintain sobriety for much longer, and I would be able to be a good boyfriend, a good or a good uncle, a good family member, a good friend. Any of that, I think is what I want out of life.
Yeah. And how does drinking limit you from those things?
I definitely am not myself when I drink, and I know that, and I recognize that, and I think that's not something that I saw when I first came in here, and I was just kind of angry that I had to go through this process, and it was just kind of hard to see things differently. But even just being sober for a few days, like, there is the possibility for change, and there is things to work on, and it's kind of nice on the other side.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you're finally, coming to that realization with yourself and getting to know yourself more. So, as far as future speaking, what are some things you are looking forward to in the future? What are some goals you have?
Yeah, so I think a big goal would be to stay sober for a month, even just a month. And I know that's incredibly difficult. I just really want to push myself. I feel so proud every time, like every day that goes by that I don't drink. And, sometimes things just get so hard, and I just feel like I need more, I guess, guidance on how to just not go there.
Yes. Have you thought about attending AA support groups?
kind of hesitant because, like, I don't know what kind of people are gonna be there. Like, I don't really like opening up about my feelings to other people. Like, it's really hard to do that just with you. So I don't really know.
Well, I do suggest looking into it, and I can also reference you to some local AA meetings in your area. I think that is a normal initial thought that a lot of people have going into that environment, and they feel like, you know, they don't belong with these people, they don't want to be like these people. But, you know, you don't have to share right away. And also, I find too that a lot of my clients, they end up relating to people, making some of their best friends out of there. And, you know, it's a good way to keep track of your progress. I know that is quite a big goal to be sober for a month, so attending meetings like that once a week could help. Something to think about.
You're probably right. I mean, you're always right. We've gotten this far. I don't know. I guess I just get really nervous and I get in my head, but I do think that would be a good idea.
Okay, so what else helps you when you get nervous about opening up to someone? What is it, just, you know, building that connection with someone that's gonna help you in the nearby future?
Yeah, I guess I don't want to be seen as weak, you know, like I'm supposed to be this big, strong man. Like, I don't have emotions. Like,
Yeah.
that's not how that works. And I guess I've always just drowned those emotions with drinking. And, you know, I think it would be beneficial definitely to just try and get past that and maybe attend one of those meetings.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that. And there's a strength in also opening up about your weakness and vulnerabilities, and I just want you to know that, Harrison. And even though we may not continue time together just with us two, I definitely will reference those AA meetings for you, and there's plenty of other support groups, and feel free also to contact me at any time with any comments or concerns. But I think you have grown so much from where we first started in the beginning. You know, like you said, you didn't want to be here, and now you have so much self-awareness, and I think you should commend yourself for that.
Thank you. I appreciate all of the help that you have given me, and I just look forward to the future.
Me too. Thank you again, Harrison.
Thank you.